All
right, hello and welcome to Show of Hands Hangout number 56. We're missing our shirts because we just went on vacation and we're missing our shirts.
I don't know where anything is.
A lot of stuff gets scrambled together, and so they're probably whatever. We're missing our shirts this week. We have all returning guests this week, some more frequent returners than others, but I will have everyone quick introduce yourselves, say who you are on the app, what you'd like us to call you here, and
do you use chapstick? And if you do, are you loyal to a brand?
And the chapstick question.
Yeah.
It's important.
I don't know why he gave me a dirty look.
It wasn't a dirty look. It was a, what are you talking about?
A sideways glance like, oh, it's not important.
As opposed to all the other questions that come
I
up,
came
which
up
are
with
crucial.
tonight. I know.
Yeah, the entire list of questions that every week you go, oh, we forgot to ask a question. What question?
I know, right? The chapstick question. Everybody's dying to know. All right, let's start with you, Sticks and Stones.
All right. So I'm Sticks and Stones on the app. You can just call me Sticks or Alec. And I don't use chapstick, and if I did, I wouldn't be loyal to a brand, I guess.
Oh, okay. All right, what about you there, Pedwig?
I'm pedwingeorge, and I don't use chapstick.
What?
I hate the stuff. But you can call me Paul.
All right, Paul. Fine, Ron. You guys are killing my questions. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to do a whole lot better. I am ronderman, Ron on the app, and I do not use chapstick. I can't. Every once in a while, my wife will tell me that I need it, and then she will put it on and kiss me, and that's the only way I will do chapstick. So
I'm
It's a good way.
I'm confused. Just how do you guys not need chapstick?
well, for one thing, I don't live, in the tundra, the frozen tundra, like you do.
Oh no, it was a balmy 45 degrees here
Yeah,
today. We're playing outside in sandals.
I think that I
It's
probably
about 50 here.
I think I use chapstick more during the summertime than I do the wintertime.
Yeah, I've never gotten into it. I've got a lot of friends that do, but
Yeah, I do too.
Fine.
but it was a great question. Please don't take your self-worth on the fact that we don't use chapstick.
Mm-hmm. What about you?
I am Firefly5 on the app, Guyton in real life. I can't say that I'm a regular chapstick user, but the chapstick, I don't use that regularly. I have it and I use it, but I'm not like, oh, I've got to carry it on me type of thing.
Well, I don't carry it on me either. I just have it stashed in various places that
I
I
don't have it
frequent.
stashed in places that I frequent. I have one that I know where to get if I need to get it, but it's the little like ball kind that unscrews and
It's called EOS.
Sure. And I exclusively use whichever kind she gets me.
Well done.
Well, anyway, I am mommapomba on the app. You can call me Julie, or Mama, or whatever. I
Okay,
have.
whatever.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I have that EOS chapstick currently right now. I used to be an avid Blistex user, but I don't know. I used to really like the lip smackers too, but then the kids ate it, and so I stopped getting it because it smelled good. So.
Now, do you constantly put it on your kids as well?
Nope. I did buy them their own though, so that they wouldn't fight over what like the one, and then if Nora chose to eat hers, then the other people got mad about it.
Yeah. My wife is a chapsticks person, and she normally that's a stocking stuffer,
Mm-hmm.
and she will. I've never seen my kids put it on except for when she says you need to go put on the chapstick. So that's when they go get their chapstick and they put it on.
What kind is it?
It's chapstick. I don't know. It's chapstick. Sorry, I'm not a connoisseur. I can't help you.
What's wrong with you?
See, putting chapstick on for me would make me want to lick my lips even more.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the point.
Which is why we don't use chapstick.
Yup.
Yep. Fine. Fine. All right. First question is from Elkie. And what is the best gift you've ever received? Aylin apparently seconds that question. So we kind of talked about it a little bit last week.
We did.
But what about you? Sticks and Paul didn't answer that one. So we'll have you guys answer it.
All right. Well, my best Christmas present. Probably last year, my mom got me. I'm a big fan of the TV show Friends, and so my mom got me all 10 seasons on CD.
Ooh.
And
Nice.
of course, the next year, a couple days later, it came out on Netflix. But I still appreciated it. I still appreciated the gift, and I really liked it. So yeah.
Absolutely. What about you there, Paul?
I don't really remember any specific gift, but we don't usually get big stuff, so
Fair enough.
anyway,
I
I don't know.
Pick one. Just pick one. You can make
Chapstick.
something up. We'd never know.
I have no idea.
I'm going to send you some chapstick. There. It's your best present ever.
Well, I tell you what. Since I answered last week, Benjamin, my son, is still here. Come on.
Oh, yeah, he should answer.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Benjamin, you answer. What was your favorite gift?
My favorite gifts. Probably 2 years ago when I got my Xbox 360.
It's a good
Solid.
gift.
Solid. Is there a
Yep.
special game you like to play with it, or just?
Halo.
Yeah, he does like to play Halo. I don't let him play that much, but
Is it because you're hogging it, Ron?
no, I actually haven't played it in a long time. I did for a while, but I hadn't played it for a long time. But yeah, he is still 11, and I hadn't. We had the game because it came with our Xbox, but I hadn't really experienced it. Like I didn't know what it was rated or anything. I hadn't paid that much attention. But my 20-year-old nephew came and played it, and so he played with my nephew, and so that's how he got introduced to it. And so he's been playing some of that.
Okay.
Nice. What was that sound? What was the happy laughter?
That was my text notification.
That's happy. Okay.
That's good.
Org Blue 10 asks, what's your favorite thing about the Christmas/holiday season now in 2015? Not when you were a kid.
I'll go first. I think as long as you're not, in general retail stores or whatever, regular people that you run into seem to put in more of an effort to be decent human beings towards each other, and that's definitely my favorite thing. That there's that momentary pause somewhere between. I don't really like that we're in the same space, and that there's a short pause after that leads to, but wait a second, you're a person too. You're not just, playing a part in my life. So I like that. I like that.
I think my favorite thing is, well, we're obviously not children, but our children still find it very exciting, and kind of the magic behind, seeing everything all festive and whatever. And we see my side of the family on a pretty regular basis, so getting together with them isn't anything different, but I still really enjoy that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. All right, Paul.
I think like you said, getting together with family is probably my favorite part, since I don't live at home anymore.
I was gonna say like treats and goodies, but I thought that was kind of kind of not. Mm. Anyway,
Since you broke your diet anyways.
I did. I decided. Well, I didn't do so well today either. I'm gonna start next week. I just yeah. There's too many treats and goodies. I did so well for the whole other part of this month. I'm giving myself a week off, and it's gonna be on. Oh man, I ate so much this week and my tummy hurt.
Yeah, it really doesn't make sense to try to be good this week. It's just
Yeah.
too
It
much.
was we had stipulations because we went on a short vacation over the weekend, and we had said, like, what do you want to eat while we're out? And Julie's big stipulation is, I want a burger I need 2 hands to pick up.
Yeah.
And
I specifically went like this. I was like, I want a burger that's like this.
so we went. We were driving around trying to find the place that we went was, or that we first went to, didn't have their hours listed online, but they were rated by like New York Times as the best burger in Wisconsin, and we're like, yeah,
Oh,
that's
wow.
great. It's within a half a mile of where we are. It's perfect. And then they were closed.
Oh,
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. And so we started driving like down this random street or whatever, and ended up finding a place that had burgers that were definitely 2-hand burgers. They,
Well, the place that we found in the middle was this like, sometimes bars have really good like bar burgers and stuff. And
I'm not taking blame for that one.
no,
That wasn't my fault.
no. And all the public spaces in Michigan are smoke free, so we totally weren't used to. There was a possibility that restaurants and stuff would have smoking indoors, but this place looked kind of scary. And so I just made him go in and check first. And there definitely wasn't enough seating for everybody there, so we left. But yeah, I think we did well with the other place. Yeah. Okay. Now that we've established that I'm going to be a big fatty this week, let's move on to Alec. What do you like about this season?
Well, I mean, I technically still am a kid, but
Oh, I'm so young.
I mean, I feel bad for saying this, but I guess just being off of school and not having to worry about that.
No, that
No,
totally makes
that's
sense.
so. Breaks are necessary.
Yeah,
Keep the sanity.
Being
yeah, definitely.
off of school,
now what year are you?
I'm a
Alex?
senior.
Senior.
being off of school is pretty high up on my list too, honestly.
I'm currently enjoying being off of school. I've been off for about 20 years now, and it's it is very nice. Not
Sounds
to
pretty nice.
be planning on going back to school. So, for the record,
It's that day when you realize that you'll never have to do homework for a grade again is pretty phenomenal.
Oh, I can only imagine.
yeah,
Your day will come when Padawan. It will come.
that's
Until
right.
you decide to go back.
Yeah.
All right, Ron. What's your favorite?
I guess my favorite thing about the season is the first weekend of December every year. Our church does our big Christmas musical, and we have 5 programs that we do, and it's about 2,000 people a program. And this year we had a cast of about 250.
Wow.
And it is a big deal, and it's a week-long thing with rehearsals and everything else. We get the music in September, and so I've been singing Christmas music since September every year. So it's the big kickoff to the Christmas season. It's a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Scratched the crap out of my chin.
Yeah, you did.
What the? Maybe I need chapstick for my chin. Anyway, sorry.
One of my old One of my old physics profs from undergrad swore by from grad school.
Yeah, it was grad
Oops.
school.
Swore by this, but chapstick very quickly heals paper cuts.
It's true.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Noted.
Good. Okay. Logic Man
Guy's
is
awesome.
asks, "Are you attracted to anyone else on this panel?" No.
I was gonna wait until Paul until we were off the air, but I'm really digging the beard because I shaved mine off, and so Paul,
You have beard envy, don't you?
that's right. You're looking good, Paul, and so I was just gonna let you know that.
I was say, come on, Logic Man. Have you seen the panel of fine gents that we played tonight?
Where's Pinto when you need him?
I was gonna say, if you don't have aren't attracted, then you guys need to get your eyes checked. Enough said.
There you go.
Okay. A vegetarian says, "Do you have a favorite cheese? Do you have a favorite Christmas song? Can you do any impressions well?" She also wanted to do a public service announcement of she had a blueberry Kringle today, and those are delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first things first. Favorite cheese?
Cheddar and Monterey Jack.
Okay.
Extra sharp cheddar.
Oh no.
What?
I mean,
That's not. It doesn't have to be your favorite cheese.
no,
You
no,
be nice.
no. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying it would not be my choice.
What's yours then?
No. Yeah, for a cheese that you can easily get, probably Munster.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one too.
For something not as easy to get, I don't know, probably something pretty soft.
What?
I don't know, goat cheese or something.
Goat cheese. Sorry, I'm really tired and I don't know actually what's happening to me.
I was just sitting here thinking, it's a good thing that my wife isn't here because she'd probably tell me that every answer I give was wrong as well. So,
No, goat cheese is really good. Remember we had that warm goat something that Ashton
do.
that was really yummy. But anyways, what about you, Alec?
I mean, actually, when I visited University of Wisconsin in Madison, this was the question that they asked me. One of the questions they asked me, because Wisconsin cheese. Probably cheddar cheese is my favorite.
Okay, all right. I always thought you would have said like feta.
I like that, but I don't
Not
know
your
if I could call it my
favorite?
favorite.
Huh.
It's
Whatever,
pretty high up on the
whatever
list.
those cheese curds were made out of, that's my favorite. I know that they're.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. I mean,
If they're cheese curds from Culver's, it's usually cheddar, I think.
okay, I was gonna say we had cheese curds from Cheddar's, or no.
From Culver, because a vegetarian had suggested getting
Cheese?
them, and we were like, we don't even know where to get those, so we went to Culver's and got some. But
And
then,
those are pretty good.
yeah.
But
But
then,
then we spent the last weekend in Wisconsin and had cheese curds there, and they were significantly better.
significantly better.
for those of us that are viewing from the south, what exactly is a cheese curd?
We'll get the cheese curds out of the fridge, honey.
Yeah.
Just had them at the ready.
Oh, absolutely.
Ron will have to send you some.
I don't know what's different about them, but they're just like different sizes of cheese. And what we had at the restaurant, they had like deep fried them, so they were extra yummy, scrumptious. But these are just ones that we picked up from the Cheese Castle. You know it's good when it's a castle and it's cheese. And they're just raw, so they look kind of just like bits of cheese.
They're like dense cheese.
What it is, it's before they put it in the molds to age it.
Yeah.
With cheddar, they'll take it out before they put it in the mold, and then just put it in a bag like that.
Yeah.
Make it up into smaller pieces.
Like that.
Yeah, so this is a dill and garlic kind, and see, they're just like different sized pieces of cheese that you eat.
Well, you should get one out so you can show them.
Okay, you get one out. I've eaten so much cheese, I probably shouldn't eat anymore.
So this is a dill and garlic kind.
Yeah, and this is just like a regular, like, This one's just Wisconsin cheese curd, it says.
No.
So basically, it's
Like
just
if you have a chunk of Colby and you break it apart when it's really cold, you'll see those little curds in there. That's what it is.
So good. It's so good.
Paul, do you make cheese on your farm?
No, I don't have a farm.
He's
So
from Astoria.
What?
You're speaking with much authority. I was just wondering if you were
No, I just really like cheese.
this closeted cheese magnet. You have $1 billion industry full of cheese.
Plus, I come from Ohio, which is close to Holmes County, where they make lots of cheese.
Well, Ron, we'll have to. I would send them some to you, but I'm afraid that it wouldn't go so well. And then your idea of how delicious they would be ruined because you got warm, couple-day-old probably.
Well, if you send them in the middle of the winter.
What? It's still cold, or still gonna be warm when he gets them. No?
Well, surely I can go to Whole Foods. Surely
You put them in a insulated thing.
Yeah, I don't like him that much.
If Whole Foods had Vegemite, surely I can find cheese curds somewhere.
Yeah, you surely should be able to.
I'm gonna look it up to see if they have it. Cheese curds. Oh yeah. Oh geez.
But they also they'll like fry them.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
And yeah,
They're melted. Oh.
They whistle when you bite into them.
Mm-hmm. Your teeth squeak.
Yep. I don't know. It doesn't say. Anyways, favorite Christmas song. Anybody? Favorite Christmas song?
The little town of Bethlehem.
Okay. All right. Alec.
I guess White Christmas, just because our music teacher always used to make us sing it, and it's nostalgic, I guess.
Do you watch White Christmas, the movie?
No. I've never even heard of it. I'm not a movie person.
What?
Sorry.
Okay. Just back up the bus. Back up this bus first,
Right.
and you'll use chapstick. Second of all, I'm a kid. And third of all, I've never heard of what. I have to leave.
I don't know if we're going to get him back on the show if you're going to meet him.
I'll just leave.
Yeah, I think he's a bad seed.
Oh man. Okay, it's granted it's a pretty old movie, but it's got Bing in it. Bing, no? Yes?
Not Chandler Bing.
Bing Crosby?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Do me a favor. I think it's on Netflix. Please try to watch it.
Okay, I will.
It's got a lot of nice singing and dancing in it.
All right.
That's my favorite thing about the holiday season.
1954.
1954.
Okay. It's a little bit before my time.
It's a lot of it before my time.
Yeah. Alex bragging.
I don't think anyone on the show is alive in 1954.
I know.
I'm looking at you, Rob.
My parents weren't even alive then.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. But I think it's on Netflix, and that's my favorite part of the holiday season is watching that with my sister. Really like it. I watch it a lot. So, if you don't like it, you got to keep those comments to yourself. You just have to tell me that you watched it then.
All right.
All right. Ron, your favorite.
My favorite song, I would probably say Mary Did You Know.
Which one?
Mary, Did You Know?
Mary Did You Know.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my favorites.
It is a bigger. What about you, honey?
Probably Carol of the Bells.
Dang, everybody's just taking my answers.
Ooh, that's another good one.
Yeah. I was going to say Mary Did You Know, and then I was going to say Carol of the Bells. And then, well, can I take those?
Yeah, you're allowed to have.
Okay.
We can have duplicates.
I mean, we think they're good songs.
Hang on. There's one that isn't like it's a Christmas song, but it's not.
Is it a Christmas song, like Die Hard is a Christmas movie?
Ooh.
Okay.
Joy Williams did a song a few years ago called "Here with Us," and I really like that one. It was like 3 years ago. Wait, no, maybe it was more than that. Oh my gosh, maybe it was 5 years ago. I really like that one. It's not like a traditional what like when we think of Christmas. But okie dokie.
I was listening to some trivia the other day, and the "Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree" song
Mhm.
that we've all heard. The girl that sang that was 13 when she recorded it,
Really?
and I don't know why that stuck with me. So that's added free information that you can stick in your pocket.
Impressive.
Yeah. I don't. That song kind of annoys me just because I think of it whenever I think of Home Alone, and he's
Yes.
yeah. But whatever.
The more and more time goes by, the more I become convinced that I've never actually seen it.
Oh really?
Yeah, I've seen like part of it, but that's the one with the really pale kid, right?
Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I would never say that somebody had to watch Home Alone, but Alec, if you do not want White Christmas, I'm gonna poll it, and if you answer no, ooh, ooh.
All right, all right.
All right.
I'll watch it.
And Aved wants to know, can you do any impressions well?
None that are like commonly known people.
What impressions do
I was gonna say, I think the
you
only
do?
sorts of impressions that I could do well would have been of former props.
Yeah, that's true.
'Cause you see them every day for a couple of years, and you can do impressions of
I have
them.
no service.
Whatever.
Oh, there it goes. Anyways, anybody can do any impressions?
None on command like that. You know.
Yeah, same.
Okay, we'll come back to it, and if you just like bust something weird out, then we'll know.
Okay. All right. We'll make it a goal to try to find some type of impression before the end of the show.
Okay.
Good or bad? How about that?
Yeah.
What?
Good or bad? We'll try to do some type of impression by the end of the show.
There was a guy in a lab that I just taught who did impressions of everything. He did a radio show too, and so he had this like really booming voice anyway. But he did impressions of everything. So you'd be sitting and different people would be looking around like doing their own experiments and stuff like that, and suddenly you hear Marvin the Martian from one side of the room. It was fantastic. Because he would never tell you he was going to do anything. It would just be this random out of nowhere. Oh, that was really good. You never had to guess who it was either. I was like, Joe? Joe the Martian, Joe the Smurf, Joe the anything.
Very nice.
That's funny.
Was that Avedge's last question? Because I have something to say to her. I told you earlier that before we were on air, that I saw Star Wars today. One of the previews at Star Wars was of an animated feature. I don't remember the name, but for like the entire thing, it was centered around sloths.
Oh.
And I totally thought of her. So she needs to go watch Star Wars, and maybe it'll have sloths in it. So it was. Anyway, I thought, I gotta remember to say that tonight.
So I stood in the Star Wars line for 2.5 hours so I could watch this preview about sloths.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to record the movie. I just want to record this preview.
I just want to see the sloths.
That's funny.
Preview in IMAX.
Yeah. So, along with Ava's comment, she said she had a blueberry Kringle, which, so the question is, have you guys experienced a Kringle?
Not yet.
I've heard of Kris Kringle, but I don't know what a Kringle is. So what's a Kringle?
It's that thing in the picture that we were pointing at. It's like this.
He's not on Instagram.
No, but he's on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, Facebook.
It's this ring of pastry. It's very light and flaky and buttery goodness. Oh, and it's filled with stuff. And the one that we tried was a cherry cheese one. And it was like cherry filling kind of, and it had this cream cheesy glaze in the glaze and stuff on it. And I guess you only get them in Wisconsin, but a lot of the
Or probably Whole Foods.
yeah, but a lot of the places
So it is. See, can you see it there?
no,
You
it's
can't.
very
Too light.
yeah.
Let's see if I can.
Well, I have a picture.
Is that any better? Nope, that's worse.
Let's see.
How about that? There you go.
Oh, there it is.
You can see it
Yeah.
now.
See that circular thing is the Kringle. Okay.
So
And
is it bread?
no, it's like a dessert pastry type deal. It's like a better version of a Danish, and it's very large. It's a big circle, and a lot of the bakeries they'll ship them everywhere and anywhere, and I mean obviously it's worth shipping.
I mean, it kind of looks like haggis to me.
Um, what?
Yeah, haggis is a Scottish dish. It's
Well, I
like
know what it is.
of the, so
Yeah. Oh, it is not haggis, and
it's not haggis. Okay.
And I feel like as much as I said that I look forward to holidays treats and things, I'm not I don't love sweets that much, but this was really good. I would totally, I would go back for one.
Yeah, apparently you can get them filled with cherries or with blueberries or with Vegemite or with who knows.
But there was like chocolate. There's a chocolate kind there, and there was one that had nuts. And then A Veg said she had one with cherry and cranberry, which sounded really yummy. So, Alec, have you had one since you're closer-ish to Wisconsin than the rest of us?
No, I was gonna say I don't know what it is, but then I figured I've dug my hole deep enough with not knowing what White Christmas is. But no, I haven't had one.
Okay, well, if you ever get to Wisconsin, I feel like even if you got like a mediocre one, it'd still be a good experience. So that's okay. We hadn't had Kringles or cheese curds or like real cheese curds till a couple days ago. So
All right.
welcome, Beard Man.
Well, thank you. Sorry I'm late for the party.
It's okay. We're just talking about, do you use chapstick?
Do I what? Use chapstick? No.
Part of the club.
Chapstick is addictive and it ruins your lips for life.
It's not addictive. What's wrong with you?
Try to go without chapstick for a week, Julie. Let's see how you do.
I do use chapstick without a week. I'm not an avid chapstick user, but I like to have it on hand just in case my lips hurt.
Well, I have a tube in my backpack in case, like I said, if I'm running and I get wind burn or whatever, then yeah, I guess I'd put it on. But like somebody that keeps it in my pocket all the time, no.
Oh no, I don't like. We were just discussing that I don't like having it in my pockets or on my person, but I definitely have one like in the car or like in our bathroom because I don't want to. Shoot.
So what you're saying, Julie, is that you can stop at any time.
Oh, I can stop at any time.
I think she needs an intervention. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't carry it around with me all the time. Not all the time. Not much. Scratch. Yeah.
I did just scratch my face too. It was terrible. I had this huge red mark. I will say that I carry dental floss with me. I don't carry chapstick. So
You carry dental floss with you everywhere you go?
I do. I have some in the car. I have some in our diaper bag. I have some in the various carry-on luggages that I may or may not take. That I cannot quit. I must have my chapstick. Or my, oh no!
See? Not looking good. Not looking good.
But, yeah, no. My dental floss there.
Now, do you use dental floss or do you use flossers?
Flossers are for snotty people who can't use their own hands. That's right, Ron. I knew you were a flosser.
Yeah, someone's judging me.
I love flossers. I'm with you, Ron.
I don't know how
Floss or
you
over
guys
floss.
use them.
Hey, Julie, not all of us can fit our entire fist in our mouth.
Hey, he wasn't complaining.
That's a different
You know,
show.
I could go so many places with that. I shouldn't. It wouldn't be good.
Well, Tristan, go to bed. Inappropriate.
And now I'm really glad I didn't go there. Yeah.
How do you guys use the flossers? I can't.
I love them. I
don't get it.
I've gotten so good with them, I don't even have to use my hands anymore. I'll just put it in my mouth, and I'll move it around my tongue to get between my teeth and pull it out again.
Woo.
I got
Then
skills.
you can rinse it off and use it again the next night.
Yeah, I actually give it to my kids to use after I'm done.
I will only buy Glide though. Glide dental floss. The other stuff is trash. It's garbage. I won't use it. Nope.
Now, is yours made out of Kevlar? I guess that's a big thing nowadays. It's the Kevlar dental floss. In case somebody's trying to shoot you by using dental floss.
Yeah. Man.
Save your teeth. Save your teeth.
Yeah.
So
There's a gunman. Bust out
you're
your
too
dental
good
floss.
to use. You're too good to use this stuff right here.
That stuff's okay. But our dentist gives out the good stuff. We get the Glide. So yeah. I'm judging you all about your dental floss and your non-chapstick habits.
Habits addiction.
Addiction. We were asking Josh if you've ever had a Kringle.
No. I saw your post and I still don't know what it is.
It's that pastry thing we're pointing at.
Oh, it looks like a giant elephant ear thing.
The what?
Did it look like an elephant ear or what?
Yeah,
what?
except it's a ring and it's not solid in the middle.
And
Here it is.
Do you dip it in like what do you do with it?
You just eat it.
What's it taste like?
Here, see that thing? See how it's a circle? Wreath?
Thing looks like a tapeworm crazy.
Ron was all like, it looks like haggis. I'm like, what's wrong with you guys?
Yeah.
Looks like a really enlarged version of a bong hole.
Let's eat it.
Yeah.
You should lick that thing. Only in the
Delicious glaze. It tastes like a much better version of a Danish. Wouldn't you say? How would you describe?
yeah, it's like a flaky pastry type of
Yeah. So
why not just go to Krispy Kreme and get like the best thing ever? You don't have to go to a Kringle. You can just
carry it.
yeah.
They don't carry the best thing ever.
Oh, stay behind me. That is not true.
And that's why I don't live in Wisconsin.
I'm just no.
So, no, I mean
they were very good.
They were good. If you are in Wisconsin, I would highly recommend getting one. So
Kringle, got it.
Kringle. And if you're like really feeling it, you can order it and they'll ship it to you.
I did see you posted about cheese curds, and cheese curds are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you.
That's my homework for this week, Josh, is I've got to find some cheese curds.
Oh, there's a couple of fast food chains that do them.
Culver's does it, but
Who?
Culver's.
Culver's, but I don't think Ron probably doesn't have a Culver's. Oh, Ron's dead.
Well,
He was getting on his homework.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, go and find me some cheese curds.
You have Whole Foods. I
And
don't
he's
know.
back.
And I'm back.
Let us not talking about him. He's back.
Is it Sonic? Does Sonic do cheese curds?
Ah, yeah, I think they do.
Do
I don't
they
know.
really?
It says cheese curds. I'm not sure I would.
A&W
I mean, they're
has
probably not
cheese
Wisconsin good, but hey.
You know.
Okay, well,
curds.
if I
A&W has cheese curds too.
What does? What was the last one, Paul? Does Burger King have?
A&W.
Yes.
Okay, if I walk into K&W or to Sonic this week and ask for cheese curds and these little pimply-faced high schoolers look at me like I've lost my mind, totally throwing you under the bus, both of you.
A&W like in the root
Absolutely
beer.
insane.
Well,
Like All-American A&W.
K&W, okay.
all right. So, now we're going back to what we've been talking about before.
I found out on Spotify today that there's a DJ Kringle. I wanted to share this because I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
Kringle.
DJ Kringle. Yeah, that's all I got. Go ahead.
Carry on.
The question was, have you seen the Star Wars movie? And if you have, did you like it? And if you haven't, are you going to?
I saw it on Sunday.
What? Oh.
It was freaking outstanding. J.J. Abrams should get the Nobel Peace Prize. And he created a Star Wars that I don't ever want to end.
Wow.
My.
I concur. Saw it today, and it was amazing. It was great. We laughed, we cried. A good time was had by all.
Who can we get to volunteer to come watch our kids while we go and...
Well, you're going to go watch it, I thought, this Saturday. You're going to go on the Mandy.
Oh, I am?
I thought so.
Hey, cool. It sounds like I might be going this Saturday.
Yeah, I think there's a certain number of children and a certain couple that are going to see it this Saturday. Are you going with them?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, okay.
But I bet I could kidnap a couple of them and poach that trip. I would feel kind of bad about it, but I know I could poach at least one of them.
The mother of said children specifically said to me that she would appreciate if I did not take him to see it because she would like to do it. So if you do that, that'd be awesome.
I feel like it'd be totally creepy. But one of those said children has asked if he could spend some time with us, and if that were the case, if that were to happen to coincide, then that might work. It seems that I'm going on Saturday.
I think that's the plan.
Cool.
Cool. Anyway, yeah. The great thing, it's not a spoiler or anything, but they created such a mystery in the first film. There's so many mysteries and so many unanswered questions but they're not like bad, like when you're obviously cliffhangered. But they created so much story that can happen.
And that's such a J.J. Abrams thing too, though, because he did that with Lost, for example,
and the Star Treks, and
where you're like, he's really good at doing that. And my only concern when I saw that he was the one directing it, or writing, directing, when his name was on it, was that he does have a tendency to build up such a really nice thing, and then in the end he's seen through like 95% of everything, and that last 5% bugs you because the precursor to it was crafted well. With Lost, it was the...
Did he do Mr. Robot? Is that Abrams?
iRobot?
I think so. I don't
know.
know.
Mr. Robot's TV show. It was either him or...
No, it wasn't him.
No?
No, I'm looking. Not that.
Okay. I don't think Abrams is signed on for any more Star Wars at this point. I think they already have directors for the other ones.
No, that's just going to make me sad. Don't tell me that. This was done so well that it was the perfect mix of new story and old comfort. You still have old characters that would come in. You still have Millennium Falcon, so you got old sets. And for instance, they purposefully didn't do too much CGI. They did a lot of large puppets and stuff to make you feel like it was authentic to the original movies. Because back in the 70s they didn't have CGI, so they had to make up all the aliens and that type of stuff. So it was really good. A little bit predictable, but in a comforting, good way. But still lots of surprises, and it was just it was a good movie.
Well done. I was glad to see that Gollum had a chance to come back to the film. There's a character in there that looks a lot like him.
Yeah. I thought we were just doing one of these mashups where the next reference is Walking Dead.
We'll get there eventually.
What about you, Paul? Have you seen it?
Yep. I haven't seen the first 6 either, so probably not.
Yeah, it's hard to live under that rock. It's a burden.
I'm not really a fan of that kind of movie either. So.
Yeah, it's understandable. Yeah.
Well, how would you know? You've not seen any of them. They may be the best thing ever.
I've seen enough of them that I know I'm not a fan.
Yeah, so I've never had cheese curd, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to go try cheese curd this week if I can find the whole script. So.
I've seen enough of them that I know I'm not a fan.
Okay.
Well, so what is your variety of film?
Documentary, superheroes,
Oh yeah.
like Marvel.
Yeah. What's your favorite superhero film?
Oh, I'm not sure. Probably Iron Man.
Yeah, I'm down with Iron Man too. Pretty awesome.
I like the first 80% of Iron Man. I didn't need the end battle scene with whatever his name was. I just.
Oh, the father figure guy that ended up being a bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really like that part either.
I thought the setup was really cool. Like
Yeah, it was.
In Iron Man.
Yeah.
That I was saying that I like Iron Man quite a bit up until the part where he fights the father figure guy.
What father figure guy?
The
guy who will be on his team.
Oh, in the first one.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, I thought he was fighting his. Okay.
Yeah, the Big Lebowski guy. What's his name?
Mm-hmm.
Jeff. No, that's Jeff Daniels. No.
And the second one, a lot of people dig on the second one, but I actually like Mickey Rourke in that role. I thought he did a good job.
Yeah, Mickey
yeah.
Rourke was great.
What the heck is that guy's name?
I don't know.
Which guy?
They said on the meme tweets that his face looked like old leather.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it wasn't J.J. Abrams for Mr.
No, it wasn't.
No, are you talking about directors or writers?
Right, I thought it was like J.J. Abrams or M. Night Shyamalan or something.
None of those.
Stan Smile?
No, I don't know. I think M. Night did one recently. I think he did Whispers or whatever it was called. One where people are in the town that's not really a town or something. I don't know. My dog might know. You know, Bill? No, you don't know either.
Okay. What about you there, Alec?
I'm going to see it eventually. I'm just not sure when. So I'm looking forward to it.
Fair enough. I'm going to see it as well, but I don't like big crowds. So.
Are you becoming more like agoraphobic as you get older? I noticed that your Sally strength is getting less, and you become more agoraphobic. You're gonna be a close-in by the time you're like 36.
That's all. Just kidding.
You're like, I don't go outside anymore, ever.
They melt my Pringles and cheese curds.
That's right. I can say that I went with my family and another family, and we had 5 kids, 3 of which were in costume.
Nice.
Which was fun. But then about 5 minutes before the show started, this single guy shows up, and the theater's packed, and he cannot find a seat. And it may have been because of the fact that he had a lightsaber and a Jedi costume on, and he had to be in his mid-30s. And it was, cute for a 6-year-old to be in a stormtrooper outfit. For the 30-year-old guy who's there by himself in the Jedi costume, taking pictures of things, it was just a little sad. It's one thing if it's like opening night and everyone has on their costume, and that's an experience. But
or you go with a group of friends or something, yeah.
Yeah, a group of friends and with that, and you're all Jedis. That's one thing, but it was pretty sad. Pretty sad. As a matter of fact, I do have a picture. I have a picture of. I'd forgotten that I took the picture. Let's see if it'll show up. Let's get a little bit brighter. Okay, here is a picture of the guy taking a picture of the Star Wars poster
Wow.
in costume with his lightsaber. It was sad, so I thought I had to.
When I saw it in the theater, they was actually seated, so your ticket had a seat number on it.
Oh.
So, yeah. There was no struggling to find a seat. I went on the website and picked which seat I wanted, and then I got that ticket, and I was golden. So
Nice.
I didn't know. I haven't been to a movie then in years because it's always just
Inception.
yeah, Inception.
Inception.
No, Skyfall.
You're right. That was later.
the theaters up here, if you go, I know the one at Knapp Corner has all the seats are the recliner chairs, like Lazy Boy style. So that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a little known fact that James Bond, Daniel Craig, was an actor in Star Wars. He was a stormtrooper, so you don't know who he is. But he had a line and everything. He had a speaking part and everything. Per Internet Movie Database.
I was going to say, I would imagine that's one of those things where you're like, I don't even want to get paid.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I just want to be in it.
I just want to be in it.
Yeah, stick me in a mask and have me do something other than march on. Something where I could say, I'm that one.
It's pretty much what it is, because it's a part that after it's done, and if you're a geek like me, you're going to spend 30 minutes on Internet Movie Database learning about the movie.
Well, yeah.
It's a part you're definitely going to remember.
Oh, well, now I need to know which part it is, Ron.
Well, I will let you know, but we will not be giving any spoilers here.
Was it the part when Elvis showed up?
Yes, he was the Black Elvis. Daniel Craig was the Black Elvis in Star Wars.
Oh.
Ruined forever.
No one has to see it anymore. So, but yeah, I'll let you know who he was.
All right. And anyway, Josh, the reason why I was like, I don't want to go when it's crowded is because I had a bad experience before being in a crowded movie theater.
Oh.
So not because I'm getting older, crotchety or something. I don't know. So just letting you know.
So you had a terrible experience in a theater when it was crowded?
Yes.
Did it do with your bowels or no?
No.
Okay, wait.
Someone
I
took
just
your
wanted to find
chapstick.
out.
Somebody
So
told
it couldn't have been that terrible already. It can't be that bad.
No, it was, I went to go see, I think it was probably the first Lord of the Rings movie, because that was a Christmas Eve release too.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so full that the person I went with sat in the aisle because there weren't two seats next to each other until they told him he had to go find a seat somewhere. So it was kind of awkward. And then we ended up like watching the movie like this anyway. We're so close to it. It's horrible. So just gonna wait a little bit.
Yeah,
When I went and watched Minions.
You what?
When I went and watched Minions, it was about like that too. It was completely full.
Which movie?
Minions.
Oh.
Not my favorite movie. But.
It wasn't too bad, but it wasn't my favorite either.
Okay. So here's kind of a strange question. Would you rather have that slugs in between your toes always?
Always.
Always.
Okay.
Or that tickle hair that's like down your pants and it tickles but you can't, you guys ever get that?
No.
No. Tell me more about that, Julie.
Tickle hair? What are we talking about?
Seriously, never have had that?
Okay, I need you to describe it further because I'm not exactly sure what we're talking about.
Okay.
That's a no.
Yeah. Okay, so it's like the worst thing ever because it's just like these random hairs that will get either like caught in your pants or like your underwear or like for women like their bras and stuff, and it's just these little tickly hairs. You always feel like something's like in your shirt or in your pants, and you can't like just go rooting around for it because that's inappropriate. But then it's horrible, and like and honestly lately it's been your hair, not mine. So
It's like a personal problem to me.
have had like tickle hairs down your spine.
Hey, Julie. I mean, I've had no, I'm not gonna go there. I think I know what you're talking about, but it doesn't happen very often.
But it's not an itch, it's this like random tickle, and then you look for it, and then you think, oh good, I got it, I can't find it, and then in the most inopportune time later, it starts tickling you again. Except it's not the good kind of tickle. Fine, I'm moving on.
And now we know.
Anyways, I think I'd rather have the tickle hair than the slugs between my toes, because that's just gross.
After all that, I think I would still take the tickly hair over sludgy toes.
Yeah.
Are they actual slugs or just the feeling of?
No, slugs.
Oh, wait, there's actually slugs
Yeah.
between your toes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the tickly hair, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think my wife would still allow me into bed if I had a tickly hair, but not if there were slugs hanging out. I think I'd be pretty
Slugs
much.
camping between your feet? Yeah, no.
If it feels to me like there are slugs between my toes, that'd be a different thing. But that would even, like, they would die and it would smell bad.
No, they'll regenerate. You'll get new ones.
Yeah, these are very resilient slugs.
Yeah.
Wait. I get immortal slugs?
You get
between my
immortal?
toes? I feel like,
Wow.
no.
That changes
no.
It's like a
everything.
superpower there.
That does change everything because now I'm going to figure out how those slugs became immortal.
No, you may not. That's not part of the game.
Not, like,
Because I'm the one who made up this question. I said so. Nobody knows what tickle hair is. Nobody gets to profit or know.
what if the slug gets cut in half? Is it still immortal?
Why would you? Yeah, it's just.
Oh, you have two immortal slugs.
So if I can cut it in half and take half of the slug,
You can't remove nothing from your toes. That's it. That's it.
it works.
It doesn't. It doesn't work.
Why not? You just said they're immortal and they're just fine if you cut them in half.
Yeah, but then now you have two halves.
No, then I'll ship the one half to
No, you may not remove
Susan
it.
R, who can figure out what to do with it.
No,
and
you may not remove the slug. If you cut it into fourths or if you cut it into fifths, then you're just gonna have like bits of slugs instead of just a slug.
But this could be $1 billion industry. You could really end up profiting. I'd let the man go. I mean, he is a scientist.
Mama said no.
My mama said.
Yeah.
do they have to eat?
Yeah, they eat your toe jam. That's what they eat off of. And you can't starve them out because you're gonna constantly make toe jam. Just take the tickle hair. You have tickle hairs anyway.
Okay.
Dang.
And that's how that relationship is run, folks.
Well, I was just saying.
I was thinking it's just another thing that if I've got to have some kind of uncomfortable situation, I can take advantage of that. I could find some kind of good to come out of that.
Such an optimist.
I am an optimist.
Well, that's good. Okay.
Susan, you're going to reverse engineer the slugs to figure out where the immortality came from. And no. She asked, what am I going to do with the slugs?
You're gonna be living between your toesies, supposies or rosies.
She's going to figure it out, and it's going to be a huge breakthrough, and we're going to solve all sorts of problems.
No.
Solve the aging problem. We'll all become immortal at that point.
Yeah, but that's then a bigger problem in itself. No.
Okay, question. Let's say we have slugs. Susan figures out that if you eat these slugs, then you become, you stop aging.
Immortal.
Do you eat a slug a day that you cut off between your toes and it regrows?
No, you
Really-
have to
really
eat your
important.
whole foot.
Really important question for you on this one. You stop aging, but you can still die, or you stop aging and become immortal?
Well, I would assume you stop aging, therefore you don't have the problem of death with age. But a piano can still fall on my head at any time, so I'm not.
But the slugs are not aging. They just don't die. So no
I
matter
object that a piano cannot fall on your head at any time. I mean, that's a pretty special circumstance in order to get a piano to fall on your head. So I believe that you need to retract that last statement.
Okay.
But what if you're taking a piano up some steps and it falls?
Right.
But that is a
I generally do
specific
not
time.
find myself in positions where the possibility of piano is above my head.
Yeah, you hire someone for that.
Granted,
So you're gonna just carry it up the steps by yourself, or what? Since you're so big and
Yeah,
strong.
I have no intention of moving any pianos in the rest of my life.
okay, I'll withdraw the question. I'll withdraw the question. Okay, since you know the phobia, you know.
No. I wonder because I have no interest at all in becoming immortal, but I would be, I would be just fine with stopping the aging process after some point. I don't know.
Well, sure, you're still a teenager. There are some of us that are, you know, past our prime. So we could, you know,
Oh,
we
yeah.
preferred to have this 20 years ago.
I passed my prime at 9.
I was gonna say you should have found those toe slugs earlier, Ron.
I'm telling you, Josh peaked at 9. That's nice.
It's all been downhill since then.
Okay. Next question. What is, if you have a Christmas tree up, what is your tree topper?
Sorry.
Let me just let everybody else answer.
I had to look.
You don't know?
I looked.
Ours is a glittery star.
I've actually been putting some thought into this. 'Cause I don't have a tree currently, but the potentiality of me be able to get a tree in the future is there. I've been thinking, what will I put on top of my Christmas tree? It's going to be creative and unusual.
Did you ask that ornament thing that people are making from beer bottle caps? You could make one of
Well,
those.
I might use a human head, I think. Definitely in the tradition.
You can put a Kringle on top of it.
There you go.
No, because I'm going to.
And some cheese curds.
I'll put a bung hole on my Christmas tree.
Oh.
which is Kringle in Norwegian or English. I can't remember.
Paul, do you have a Christmas tree?
Yep.
You said no or yes?
I'm not sure.
No.
No. Fine.
All right, do you not have a Christmas tree because you're against Christmas trees, or just because you just didn't get a Christmas tree?
Because I live by myself.
No, that's kind of a non-answer, but okay.
If you don't like the question, just say I don't like the question.
I'm unfamiliar with the federal regulation that stated, ye men who live by yonder cells must not have Christmas trees. So.
No, I just don't see a point in having one by myself.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have a Christmas tree either. So, yeah, I'm with you.
I just got sick while you did that.
Yeah. That's because it looked like you were going outside.
True.
Well, when he did that, it stopped, went, stopped, went.
It's true. What about you, Ron? What's on top of your tree?
We have 2 trees.
What?
One,
Overachiever.
what? Okay, long story.
Do you say you have
but
2 trees?
Yes, we have those trees. The first year we were married was when Hallmark came out with the Madame Alexander ornaments. And my wife collected Madame Alexander dolls when she was growing up. And so
Are you saying Madame Alexander?
Madame Alexander, yes. And that's a specific type of doll. Anyway, Hallmark has always come out with it's a yearly series, and so every year I have bought her at least one of these ornaments. And so we now have enough ornaments for their own dedicated tree. So we have a tree of Hallmark Madame Alexander doll ornaments.
Wow.
That one has there's an angel ornament on the very top. And our other tree is where we put all the other ornaments that the kids make and all that sort of stuff, and that has another angel on top.
Why are we even bullcrapping? Take this camera and go show us these trees, brother.
All right.
Oh.
We are a mobile nation. Let's get this
We
thing
are.
done.
This is where we find out he's not on a wireless device, and he
Yeah.
gets
How did he die? Because some jerk wanted him to show the Christmas tree.
So that is our Madame Alexander tree.
All right, yeah.
And with that angel on
Is
top.
that a Madam Alexander angel?
Yes, all of these are Madame Alexander ornaments. See? All of them. They have different...
If I were there, I'd hang something else on it, just be a dick.
Apparently it's a bunghole.
A bungle.
And that is our other tree with
Well.
that angel on top, who for some reason is not lighting up. So...
Do you have any location where you can stand where you can see both trees at the same time? I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Preferably if you're doing a handstand.
How about that?
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, man.
So your primary tree there, is that does that have like heirloom ornaments on it, or is that all like straight out of Michael's ornaments?
No, this is a Raggedy Ann that my wife got when she was little.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you do have specials on there then.
Yeah, that I got in Moscow. So, we got all sorts
That's
of...
because you're actually a sleeper cell, aren't you?
I am.
Knew it.
So, yeah.
And now it's known.
We got some homemade stuff that the kids made, in school. That type thing.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Nice trees. Those are very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sadly, that's all I got. I don't... The kids have little fake trees in their rooms, but I'm not going up there, so...
Blast lights on. And here are my kids' trees.
Yeah. Don't mind me!
Just showing a bunch of weirdos over the internet.
That's right.
Trees.
That's funny. What about you, Alec?
Well, we had this angel that we used to put in our tree, but this year we just have like this really dinky small tree, so we just have this small star on it.
So what caused the switch to the smaller dinky tree?
Well, I mean, we moved into a smaller, dinkier house, so.
So the tree came with the house, obviously.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
So you're doing the tree
Part
to
of the deal.
scale, apparently.
Yeah.
Also, Alec is now like 9 feet tall, so maybe the tree isn't actually.
Yeah, really. Yeah. So are you tall, Alec?
I'm 6'7".
Yeah, you look. I mean, just by the way you look in this little tiny picture, I was like, that dude is tall. I'm 6'6", and I'm like, that dude is tall.
Are you still growing, Alec?
Yeah. My doctor said I should be growing. At least I'm like 21. So.
I'm still growing the wrong way though.
Yeah. 4 years.
So do you get asked every other day if you play basketball?
Oh yeah. Yep. And I don't play basketball.
Yeah, me either.
There you go. Yeah.
If you grow a beard, people stop asking you.
Okay, I'll get on that.
They're like, oh, you probably don't. You look like.
I'll get on that.
Yeah.
And if you start going bald, that helps too.
Oh well, yeah.
And if you grow a really big gut, that helps you.
That helps too.
No. People are like,
But
you
then,
are
but then they
not
start asking you if you play football.
Yeah.
All right, so I gotta grow a beard,
so there's all
get
your
bald,
tips, man.
and
That's a healthy
yeah.
way to live. Get her done.
Yep. New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna fatten up and get bald. Woo! That's what I can do.
Welcome to middle age. That's what we do.
I love it. Okay, all right. Do you have a pillow preference? Like, do you like thin ones?
Two of them. Ow! Oh.
A what kind of preference?
Pillow preference. Like, do you like fluffy? Do you like hard? Do you like soft? Do you like thin? Do you like no pillows? Do you like lots of pillows? I know we kind of talked about pillows last week, but he just ordered this like ginormous pillow, and it looks not.
It's gonna be great.
He says determinedly, it will be good.
It looks good.
Let me
It's
see this thing.
huge.
Oh, it's one of those special pillows. It's a bamboo pillow.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
it's supposed to
A
swoop down.
special pillow.
It's supposed
Normally
to stay
reserved for a special
cooler.
kind of bus.
It's like really expensive.
Oh, is it? What? You bought an expensive pillow?
No, I went on like Snag Shout and got it for like $20.
It feels lumpy.
But yeah, they're supposed to be pretty expensive, but there are websites that let you get things for cheap if you're willing to write a review.
They're $70 pillows. I mean, they're. You can't hide money, folks. You can't hide money. There it is.
I've become very particular about pillows since I've started living in hotels, and the hotel I stay at now gives you 5 pillows in your bed, and they're all varying degrees of hardness.
What are you going to do with your pillows?
I've actually created this formula combination of these pillows on the bed, where when I have 2 under my head, I snuggle with one, and I have one between my legs, and I could freaking sleep through a zombie apocalypse like that. So I gotta keep it down.
It's only 4 pillows. What do you do with the 5th?
The 5th one is the one I slowly try to suffocate myself with. Which doesn't work very well because eventually you pass out and let go of the pillow.
Just to keep the neighbors from hearing you snore.
Yeah. I wake up, I'm like, why is this damn pillow on my face? Oh, yeah, that's right. No, that one ended up on the floor sometimes.
That's a lot of pillows.
It's a lot of hotel.
Yeah, man. Oh. Oh.
Is he sipping off a flask? What was that?
What?
Oh, he's gone now.
What about you, Alec?
I mean, my knowledge of pillows is just about as extensive as my knowledge of chapstick, so I don't.
Do you use a pillow, Alec?
I do use a pillow. I mean.
Do you like your pillow?
Yeah,
it's
just
hard
like,
or is it soft?
It's soft.
There you go. Now you know what you like.
All right, yeah, I like soft pillows, I guess.
Feathery or is it cottony?
It's cotton, I think.
Okay. All right. What about
I use 2 pillows, 1 feather pillow and 1 hard pillow.
All right. What about you, Ron?
I'm a thin pillow kind of guy. I like to be able to fold it in half or leave it flat. So, but like I said last week, I normally don't sleep with it under my head. It's normally on my chest.
The pillow's on your chest?
Yes.
You're like my grandpa, maybe.
Well, thank you. That always makes the old guy feel good.
You're like an old man.
Let me tell you about the pillows in my day.
The pillows we had when we were kids were alive. You had to hang on to them.
And we liked it. There's my Dana Carvey impression that he did that.
And there's the impression.
There's your. But yeah, no, I like to sleep on my back with the pillow on me, so I still feel the weight of the pillow on my chest.
Fascinating.
Yep. This is my lampshade.
Whoa. Are you using that dog to pick up the signals from next door? What are we doing?
Yeah, pretty much. I want to know what they're talking. Hold on. Yeah, they're still talking about me over there.
You just kind of listen to his rear end. You're like,
yeah. She had
Pringle.
Yeah. She had cataracts surgery last week. I think I don't know if we talked about that on there or not.
Yes, I was gonna say how she. I'm looking good.
You mentioned she was gonna wear the cone of shame for a little while.
Yeah, she's got the cone of shame on, and she's quite drugged right now. She's still on pain meds, so that's why she looks like she's at half mast. So anyway, I thought I'd let you see that, Julie.
Do you think it worked? Like.
Oh yeah, she can definitely see. Yeah.
Nice. Good. Well, I'm glad that it was worth it.
I don't know that she thinks it's worth it right now, but eventually.
Yeah.
Hey, Ron, do you have pet insurance?
No.
I talked to somebody the other day that had pet insurance. I didn't even know it was a thing.
Yeah, it is a thing, but no, we do not have it. Of course, about now I'm thinking it would have been smart to get it, but you know, it was about $3,000 to get the eyes fixed.
Wow. Wow, how much did you pay for the dog originally?
$1,800.
Oh. How many years ago was that?
2.
That's a real bad ROI, my friend.
It is. It is not good, but we decided it's better to keep her and get her eyes fixed than to go try to potty train a new dog and everything else. So.
That's what I said about our youngest, but. All right, you have another question.
Facepalm asks, do you like yogurt? And if yes, do you prefer Greek style or regular? Have you tried Icelandic style?
I'm going to make a prediction that Alec has never had yogurt.
I have had yogurt. I have.
Okay, Alec. What type of? Do you like yogurt?
I do. I like yogurt.
Do you have a preference of style?
Um, I guess just regular yogurt.
Do you like?
I've never heard of Icelandic. What?
I said, do you like the fruit on the bottom kind of
Oh,
yogurt?
no.
Oh yeah, that crap's gross.
Yeah, yeah. It's nasty. I don't like it.
Not good. Not good. All right, I've never heard of Icelandic.
Yeah, what is it? Just cold yogurt?
Somebody needs to look that up.
I think.
I've had it. It's not. I'm not a fan.
What is it, Paul?
It's almost like sour cream sometimes.
Oh.
At least what I had.
What's the point of it?
I have no idea.
Where did you have this Icelandic yogurt?
I got it at a Meijer. It was on markdown, so I got one of them.
Where are you, Paul?
Yeah.
What?
You just said Meyer. Where are you located geographically in our nation? Where?
He's not gonna want to tell you, Beard Man.
No, you can't cut out.
The suspense is killing me.
Well, he said that he was from Ohio because he was talking about all those cheese farms, right? Like the whole.
I'm in central Illinois,
Oh.
so about halfway between Peoria and Bloomington.
Well, you apparently
But
have
I
Meyer.
originally came from.
So I'm thinking that it was marked down because it was just sour cream that they put in a different thing than they.
I don't know.
It's Icelandic yogurt.
Yeah.
I think it was Icelandic. Don't quote me on that, but I think it was.
I found a picture of it. It looks all like clumpy and coconut flavored. I don't know if you can see.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Is
interesting.
it supposed to be better for you? Does it say?
Yeah.
But
I didn't
according to
find
the
it.
Huffington Post,
It's
like
made from real
Greek-
Icelandians.
It's obviously the liberal yogurt from the Huffington Post. The Icelandic yogurt is a high-protein stick-to-the-spoon yogurt with a tang. It has a bit more thickness and slightly higher protein content. Other than that, it's pretty much like Greek yogurt.
Looks nasty.
It's made with non-fat milk, and Greek is made with full fat.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why Greek is so much better.
There you go.
I
You
can
do Huffington Post.
Yeah. I had never heard of Icelandic yogurt before 3 minutes ago.
Neither,
But I like Greek yogurt quite a bit.
Me too.
Yoplait has the best Greek yogurt.
Blasphemous man.
I think I'll disagree too.
Okay.
Greek Gods makes a caramel, honey salted caramel Greek yogurt that would make me want to slap your mom. That's a southern thing, right, Ron?
Yeah, pretty much.
slap your mother?
We
Yeah,
slap moms all the time.
all the time. So good.
Okay.
I slap my mama. Yeah.
Okay, Yoplait has the best that you can get about anywhere.
Okay. All right. I'll give you that. All right.
That's funny. So then, Josh, what do you think of? Is it Noosa? Is that Greek yogurt?
Who?
Noosa?
I'll be honest with you. The only yogurt I eat is Greek God yogurt. The best one I've ever had. I recently discovered and tried out for the first time Amazon Fresh, which is the Amazon grocery delivery service that's available in New York City and Seattle and various other places. And I was in New York City, and so I ordered a bunch of groceries through Amazon Fresh. And on their website, they had a Greek God's yogurt I had never tried, which was honey lemon. And so I was like, So I ordered that. That was some good business right there. And I ate the hell out of that yogurt, actually.
There was hell in your yogurt?
Yeah, well, yeah. When I got to the bottom, there was screaming people down there. There's 7 layers.
Oh,
Dante
it
was
was
like,
hell
"You
on the
found it!"
bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, hell on the bottom. We forgot to stir.
Yeah. I think the only thing you're allowed to eat is Greek yogurt for the rest of your life. That is actually a level of hell.
That's probably true.
Yeah, that would be good.
What else we have?
Oh, wait, did everybody answer about yogurt? Everybody like yogurt?
Oh, no. Everyone didn't. Wait. No, Ron, do you like yogurt?
Nope.
Oh,
We'll
come
just
on.
make that quick and easy. I'm an anti-yogurt. I'm a yogurt bigot. I like yogurt. I like the way it looks. I like the way it tastes. I don't agree with it.
All right.
Mm.
You like yogurt.
Yeah, I like yogurt. It's not bad. It's one of the few things I can have. Okay, and let's see. No, I think this is the last one. I think we can tell it apart. It is 11:30.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, we are, I think, out of questions.
Bleep, that's all, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are out of questions. And we ran over time because that's what we do. At the start, it always, like when I'm setting these up, it always asks me, how long are you planning for this to run? And it gives you increments of 30 minutes, and then I always pick an hour. And at some point or other, it's going to start coming up with a little pop-up dialog box that says, "Do you mean 90 minutes?" I haven't come up with that yet. So, no, we'll call that for now. Next week we are looking to do a kids edition of this. And
Yay!
we'll run that probably.
You're not.
Can be here next week too.
We're gonna do that. I think we said. Yeah, probably at 8. That would be better. So that we can let them get an hour in or something, and then cut out, and then we can do our thing afterwards and have time to put kids to bed in between and whatever. So I'll post a poll about that probably tonight, just so that there's time to pick up questions. And I think that's all, right?
Yep, I think so.
Cool. That's all. So
We hope you have a Merry Christmas.
Mhm.
And we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for being on, guys.
You betcha.